Hello and welcome to our new webinar, Cosmetics and Metaverse. Where are we headed? In today's webinar, we are going to talk about how the cosmetics sector is entering the metaverse. We will see some examples of actions that brands are taking, and we will analyze the future possibilities offered by this new virtual concept. But before we start, we want to explain what exactly the metaverse is. The metaverse can be defined as a virtual environment in which people can interact and carry out different activities online, such as shopping, attending an event, or playing a video game, among many others, in a totally immersive way and using devices such as virtual reality glasses. This environment in the future is expected to be a large virtual world that emulates the real world, reducing the line between the two worlds. But currently, this world, or worlds because there will be many, is still under development, and what we can find are small environments that resemble the worlds of video games. Within this world, we will have our own avatar, that is, our virtual self. This is where the fashion and cosmetics sector will have great weight, since they will be involved in the design and customization of this avatar. Another concept that we must take into account are the NFTs, non-fungible tokens, which is a digital certificate of authenticity that through blockchain technology, the same one that is used in cryptocurrencies, is associated with a single digital file. This file is usually a design such as a piece of art or video. Let's see where the cosmetic industry is right now. As virtual worlds and devices develop, which will take years, brands are entering the metaverse by creating immersive and interactive experiences using technologies like augmented reality. For example, Estée Lauder. Estée Lauder collaborated in the Metaverse Fashion Week that was held in the virtual world Decentraland last March. In this virtual experience, users could enter a giant bottle of their famous Advanced Night Repair Serum and unlock an NFT consisting of a glowing aura that their avatars could wear. Charlotte Tilbury, in April 2022, collaborated with experiential e-commerce platform Obsess to launch Pillow Talk Party Virtual Wonderland, launched in honor of the brand's recently expanded Pillow Talk collection. Upon entering the Pink Paradise, guests are greeted by a volumetric 3D avatar of Tilbury herself, surrounded by a glowing interface decorated with disco balls. Users can then browse and purchase the brand's products, learn about the app, interact with 3D virtual experiences, view exclusive content, and engage in social interactions through a Shop with Friends feature. Exclusive content is also available, including interviews with beauty influencers as well as live masterclasses with Charlotte Tilbury beauty professionals. L'Oréal Paris. During Paris Fashion Week in September, L'Oréal Paris hosted a TikTok shopping live stream called Le Défilé L'Oréal Paris. Viewers purchased beauty products directly from the catwalk through the app. Sephora. The Sephora app and website have the virtual makeup function, where the user can try on live through augmented reality the different products in the store using the camera of their phone or computer. What is the future of cosmetics within the metaverse? Where is the sector headed? As we have already mentioned, the goal of the metaverse is the creation of virtual worlds that merge our reality with the virtual one, becoming a very important element of our day-to-day life. The cosmetics sector will play a fundamental role in the creation of our virtual avatars. In this scenario, fashion has come before beauty, and there are already numerous brands that have collaborated with the virtual worlds and that we can buy for our virtual selves, such as Gucci, Balenciaga, or even Zara. In the metaverse, we can customize our avatar 100%, being able to create a true version of ourselves or a completely different image. This is where a debate is beginning to generate, where it is questioned whether this will be positive for self-esteem and our self-perception or our image. On the contrary, it will be something negative. On one hand, our virtual self will allow us to express ourselves in a way that perhaps the real world doesn't allow, either because of shame or fear or prejudice. It will allow us to wear a different look every day and experiment with thousands of styles. But on the other hand, having an avatar with a perfect image can cause self-esteem problems about our real image. Numerous media already mention as a benefit that our avatar can be forever young or have perfect skin. This may continue the problem that has arisen in social media due to filters and retouched images, which show an unrealistic image of people. If we have learned anything with social media like Instagram or TikTok, it is that many people tend to show an improved image of themselves, creating unattainable beauty standards that generate low self-esteem in users, especially in girls and teenagers. Will the same thing happen in the metaverse? For now, it's difficult to know, since the avatars of the existing world still don't have an image identical to the human being, but rather have an experience that is more similar to a doll, as we can see in these images with avatars of the world of Meta, Decentraland, and Zepeto. This makes us think that users will take it as a positive experimentation experience and it will be a game for them. But what will happen if technological advances allow our avatars to be identical to us and we can mold them to our taste? A Stanford University study published in 2007 already revealed how the way in which they appeared in a simulated world could affect people's behavior. They call it the Proteus effect and explain that the false virtual image has consequences on the way people act in the real world. The frustration that can cause users not to see themselves in the same way as in their virtual version can lead to aggressive behavior. Avatars aside, what else can the cosmetics industry offer us within the metaverse? The idea of the metaverse is that we can live exclusive experiences that we cannot live in real life. Obviously, cosmetics will seek to sell its products through the metaverse, but it will also seek to create a community and loyalty among its consumers by offering them these experiences. The in-store shopping experience is something very important for cosmetic consumers, but we cannot always go in person either because the store does not exist where we live or due to lack of the time. The metaverse will allow us to visit these stores and generate a much more dynamic and immersive online shopping experience than the one that exists right now. It will also make it easier for us to try products in a more realistic way through augmented reality, especially from brands that only sell online. Another important factor within the sector that has grown a lot in recent years are the exclusive events, which are currently held when there is a new product launch, inviting public figures and influencers. This causes many consumers to feel like an outcast, since they can't live this experience. In the metaverse, these types of events will be much more accessible to everyone. Without a doubt, the metaverse is a very ambitious project where for now we can only make assumptions. Many technological advances are still needed to reach the supposedly perfect virtual world. So we will not see it for many years, but we will see how the brands are heading towards the path. Thank you very much for your attention.